It's Thursday, July 10th, 2025, and I'm Dave Sobel. 4 things to know today. Daily AI use has skyrocketed, but burnout, shadow adoption, and C-suite doubts signal trouble. A federal court halts the FTC's click-to-cancel rule, reshaping subscription strategies. Rewst, Barracuda, and Microsoft unveil updates fueling vendor lock-in and AI complexity, and Microsoft's $4 billion push for AI education aims to pull the next generation and your clients into its orbit. This is the business of tech. A recent report from Slack reveals that daily use of artificial intelligence among desk workers has surged by 233% since November, with 60% of these workers now regularly utilizing AI tools. This integration has led to significant boosts in productivity and job satisfaction, with users reporting 64% higher productivity and 81% greater job satisfaction compared to their non-AI using peers. The survey, which involved over 5,000 respondents, highlights that 96% of AI users employed the technology for tasks they could not have completed on their own. However, the report also notes that only 14% of employees in small businesses use AI daily, mainly due to a lack of clear guidelines and support for AI adoption. A recent study from Upwork reveals a troubling connection between heavy use of artificial intelligence tools and increased burnout among workers. Based on a survey of 2,500 employees across various sectors, those most engaged with AI tools are 88% more likely to experience burnout and twice as likely to consider quitting compared to their peers who use these technologies less often. While 88% of freelancers reported that AI has positively affected their careers, the overall findings indicate a shift in workforce and workplace dynamics. 90% of respondents see AI as a coworker rather than just a tool. However, this dependence on AI seems to weaken the sense of psychological safety and connection within teams, contributing to higher burnout rates, as the report notes. The findings echo previous research from Harvard Business Review, which highlighted that generative AI can boost productivity while reducing the sense of purpose in work. Shadow artificial intelligence is quickly expanding in companies as employees increasingly use their own AI tools, surpassing the ability of IT teams to evaluate these applications for risks. According to a report from ManageEngine, over 80% of technology leaders say that the adoption of these tools is outpacing their team's capacity to ensure safety, with 60% of workers admitting to increased use of unauthorized AI resources compared to the previous year. The report emphasizes that nearly 2/3 of decision-makers see data leakage as the main risk connected to shadow AI. Additionally, 1/3 of employees have entered confidential client information into unapproved AI platforms, raising major cybersecurity concerns. Despite AI's rapid integration into business operations, almost half of companies still lack clear governance policies, and 60% of employees are requesting more training on AI usage risks. A recent survey by Acodis shows that confidence in artificial intelligence initiatives among C-suite executives is falling, even as investments in the technology continue to grow. The study found that only 58% of executives now trust their company's AI strategies, down from 69% just a year earlier. Specifically, the confidence of chief executive officers dropped sharply from 82% to 49%, while chief technology officers' trust in their AI efforts declined from 82% to 62%. Despite this trend, chief human resource officers and chief operating officers reported increased confidence in AI projects, reflecting a focus on internal execution and workforce preparation. The report also points out a worrying skills gap, noting that only 55% of chief technology officers believe their executive teams have enough AI knowledge to understand its risks and opportunities. Why do we care? Everyone's using AI, but it's burning them out, and a lot of that is unknown to organizations, while the C-suite is growing less confident. This is all going very well. Clients are excited by AI's promise, but are quickly getting overwhelmed by its reality, security blind spots, cultural blowback, and leadership doubt. SMBs aren't avoiding AI because of disinterest, they're held back by uncertainty and governance gaps. The smart move isn't to sell AI tools, but to build AI enablement and governance services, things like AI readiness assessments, shadow AI discovery and remediation, policy and training programs to manage human impact, and ongoing security monitoring for AI data risks. Position yourself as the AI shepherd, not the installer. Clients don't just need technology. They need a partner who helps them adopt AI safely, sustainably, and strategically. This episode is supported by Comet Backup. Not all heroes wear capes. Some live among us, quietly saving businesses one help desk ticket at a time. Whether you're battling ransomware, hardware failure, or human error, Comet's powerful backup and recovery solutions put you in control. Manage all your backups in Comet's simple, centralized platform. Protect computers, servers, virtual environments, emails, and databases. When disaster strikes, be the hero your business needs. With Comet Backup, you're not just saving the data, you're saving the day. Comet Backup, for the everyday IT heroes. Visit cometbackup.com to start your free 30-day trial today. Get $100 free credit when you sign up with the promo code MSP Radio. Comet Backup. Be the hero. Save the day. A federal appeals court has overturned the Federal Trade Commission's recently enacted rule requiring companies to offer simple, one-click options for canceling subscriptions. The decision followed the Eighth Circuit Court of Appeals determination that the FTC failed to perform a necessary preliminary regulatory analysis, which is required when a rule could have a significant impact on the economy. The click-to-cancel rule is designed to address deceptive practices that make canceling subscriptions more difficult, a measure supported by many consumer advocates. While the judges recognized the need for some regulation, they criticized procedural flaws in the FTC's rulemaking process. The rule is intended to apply to various subscription services, including gym memberships and streaming services, requiring them to allow customers to cancel their recurring payments through the same method they use to sign up. Why do we care? MSPs, IT services companies, and SaaS vendors who rely too much on contractual stickiness are playing a risky game. Regulatory pressure, even when stalled, reflects a cultural shift toward user-friendly offboarding. The savvy IT service provider doesn't just comply, they differentiate. Offering a transparent, frictionless cancellation process can build trust and actually reduce churn in the long run because customers don't feel trapped. This is bigger than one FTC rule. It's a sign of how governments and customers are redefining fairness in the subscription economy. Elon Musk has introduced Grok 4, a new artificial intelligence model from xAI, claiming it features advanced multimodal capabilities and enhanced reasoning akin to the models used by physicists. The announcement comes amid scrutiny over previous versions of Grok due to controversial outputs, including instances of anti-Semitic content. Grok 4 has been trained on the Colossus supercomputer and aims to compete with leading models such as OpenAI's GPT-4 and Anthropic's Claude 4 Opus. Key features include a specialized coding variant for developers, real-time web access, and a focus on cultural fluency to better understand internet trends and humor. The release also follows the resignation of Linda Yaccarino, CEO of X, raising questions about the platform's leadership during this critical phase of development. Rewst has announced significant updates to its Rewst intelligent assistant, introducing new artificial intelligence-powered features aimed at enhancing automation for managed service providers and their clients. The enhancements include natural language-driven workflow generation, real-time assistance, and automated troubleshooting capabilities. Aaron Chernin, founder and CEO of Rewst, emphasized that the new features are designed to help managed service providers scale their operations without increasing complexity. The Model Context Protocol Server allows artificial intelligence agents to interact securely with Rewst automations, enabling greater efficiency and independence in workflow execution. Barracuda Networks has launched a new solution called Barracuda Entra ID Backup Premium, aimed at protecting Microsoft Entra ID environments from data loss due to accidental deletion or cyber attacks. The service offers centralized visibility into backup status and data health via a unified dashboard, supporting both single and multi-tenant environments. The solution addresses a critical issue, as Microsoft retains Entra ID data for only 30 days. With Barracuda Entra ID Backup Premium, organizations can ensure long-term data preservation. The service requires no installation or manual patching. Microsoft Teams has introduced threaded conversations, enhancing its communication capabilities for users. The feature, which is now available in public preview, allows users to follow important discussions while keeping the main conversation organized. The threaded conversations in Microsoft Teams differ from those in competitor platforms such as Slack, offering a more structured approach to discussions. Users can create either posts or threads within a channel, but channel owners must select the preferred layout based on the channel's purpose. Additionally, Teams has introduced a new followed threads view that consolidates important conversations, making it easier for users to manage their discussions. Alongside this, Microsoft has also rolled out the ability to react to messages with multiple emoji reactions, further enhancing user engagement within the platform. Why do we care? It isn't just feature churn, it's sending signals to IT service providers. Vendors like Rewst and Barracuda are doubling down on AI-driven efficiency and SaaS gap filling, lean into those conversations with clients. Collaboration platforms like Teams continue to evolve in ways that lock in customer ecosystems. Providers should be proactively building expertise and services around these sticky platforms. With the AI model landscape fragmenting, as Grok 4 is just one example, don't chase every shiny object. Instead, offer clients a governance and security framework to evaluate emerging AI platforms responsibly. This is all about helping clients manage complexity as vendors accelerate their feature deployments. Microsoft has announced a pledge of over $4 billion to improve AI education across the United States. The initiative aims to provide funding, AI tools, and computing resources to schools, colleges, and nonprofit organizations as the company seeks to train millions in effective AI usage. The funding will support the launch of the Microsoft Elevate Academy, which plans to help 20 million individuals earn AI-related certificates. Brad Smith, president at Microsoft, highlighted the importance of ensuring that students nationwide have access to AI education. The announcement aligns with a broader movement among tech companies to incorporate AI tools into educational settings, with strong support from the American Federation of Teachers and other groups. Last week, major firms including Amazon, Google, and Meta pledged to support educational institutions with funding and resources for AI training as well. Microsoft announced that its medical artificial intelligence system can diagnose cases with 4 times the accuracy of human doctors. In a recent study involving 304 complex case studies, the AI Diagnostic Orchestrator achieved an accuracy rate of 85.5% when paired with large language models, while a group of 21 experienced physicians averaged only 20% accuracy. The company highlighted that their AI could also offer a more cost-effective healthcare solution, potentially reducing unnecessary spending in a system where up to 25% of expenditures are estimated to be wasted. Mustafa Suleyman, CEO of Microsoft's AI division, stated that although this technology is advancing, the clinical roles of doctors will evolve rather than be replaced, as human professionals bring essential qualities like empathy and trust to patient care. Doctors have expressed concerns that AI cannot replicate the nuanced judgment required in complex medical situations. Why do we care? Microsoft's $4 billion commitment to healthcare AI milestones aren't just isolated moves, they're building gravitational pull toward Azure and Microsoft AI services. The Elevate Academy aims to certify 20 million people in AI skills. For providers, this means a future talent pipeline that will be AI aware by default. But it also means clients will expect their own teams and their MSP partners to keep pace. If you're not helping clients build AI readiness now, they'll look elsewhere. Microsoft's education push is also a massive brand play, tying institutions more closely to its ecosystem. MSPs may find clients increasingly driven by Microsoft's tools and certifications, leaving less space for alternative solutions. The broader trend, Microsoft is integrating AI so deeply that neutrality as a service provider becomes more difficult. You're either in their orbit or fighting an uphill battle. The big picture, Microsoft isn't just selling AI, they're trying to influence who gets to use it and how. Your clients will either ride this wave or get overwhelmed by it without your help. Are you ready to get your brand in front of the tech leaders shaping the future of managed services? Here at the Business of Tech, we offer flexible sponsorship opportunities to meet your needs, whether it's live show sponsorship, podcast advertising, event promotion, or custom webinars. From affordable exposure options to exclusive sponsorships, our offerings are designed to fit businesses and vendors of all sizes looking to make an impact. Prices start at just $500 per month, making our packages a fraction of typical event sponsorship costs. Be a part of the conversation that matters to IT service providers worldwide. Join us at MSP Radio and amplify your message where it counts. Visit mspradio.com/engage today to explore all the ways we can help you grow. Thanks for listening. Today is National Kitten Day and National Pina Colada Day. Now that's a relaxing evening. Join me next Wednesday, July 16th for a webinar sponsored by ThreatDown, AI's dark side, what every MSP needs to know. Visit bit.ly/threatdown with links in the show notes. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. It's free and helps directly. Give us a review, too. If you want to support the show, visit patreon.com/MSPradio and you'll get access to content early. Or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Have a question you want answered? We take listener questions. Send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live on our Wednesday live show on YouTube and LinkedIn. If you've got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And if you want to advertise on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again on our next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.